What up, everybody? Welcome to a new episode of the Pulling These Podcast, where we take a trip to Smack City and talk about some pop culture right afterwards. I'm your host, Big L. With me, as always,
It is for Diablo.
And it's it's DJ Ernie B.
oh yeah, we got a good one today for you guys because we're gonna start the podcast off with that Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness trailer talk.
Oh my, oh my.
It debuted during the Super Bowl, and we still haven't recovered from that shit.
No.
So, what were your thoughts, guys?
Right now, my only thought is I have so many search variations of Doctor Strange in my YouTube search history.
Yeah, there's a lot of them.
I know. I'm excited for it's basically like guaranteed now that the X-Men are gonna show up.
Yeah,
That's Xavier.
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
was Xavier in the trailer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was just wild to me because I was like, yo, they showed a lot, but not really. But it was just like, yo, this shit looks like it's gonna be nuts. Like,
Oh yeah.
it's gonna be on some other shit because it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
you already got Sam Raimi directing this, and you know, it gave me like I think about his Evil Dead stuff and how like crazy and zany he was, and I'm like thinking about him doing that shit like with all the Marvel stuff that he's like he has like pretty much free reign to do whatever. I'm pretty sure because it's like all right, Sam Raimi, and it's like you use any character you want from any universe of the Marvel universe that's out there, and you just like excited with the possibilities because you really like I'm surprised like I think Rob from Comics Explained said like, you know, if they were gonna let us hear Patrick Stewart's voice, you might as well just show them. Like,
yeah,
you know what I mean?
that's
Like,
true.
like just show him already, and just like instead of having us like to be like, is it really gonna be him, or is it gonna be like some fucked up trick that they pull on us or something?
The funny
you
thing
know
is
what I mean?
the first time I saw the trailer, when you see Patrick Stewart, like I completely missed the voice, but I saw
me too.
the bald head,
Bald
and the
head.
first thing I thought was, oh, that's the lady,
the ancient one,
the ancient one.
from the first movie.
I was like, oh, it's just a variation of her or whatever, a variant.
Mm.
But then when I saw it again, I was like, oh shit. Then I saw the way
The voice.
the bald head moved forward.
Yeah.
Like, yo, that person's in a wheelchair.
Yeah. Like that man's paralyzed.
Yeah, that man can't walk.
He can't walk. Look how he's going forward with his whole body.
And you can
His
tell
upper
Doctor Strange
body.
is thinking the same thing by looking at his face. So he goes, oh, he can't walk.
Crippled.
Oh,
There you go.
what kind of wheelchair is that? Oh,
Yeah.
He's just
Look at that fancy futuristic wheelchair.
yeah, supposedly it's gonna be that wheelchair.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like that fucking hover wheelchair from the
Yeah.
cartoons.
I'm
Like
Professor
Ernie
Charles
has.
Xavier.
Yeah.
So,
Oh man.
That was a perfect Patrick Stewart. That was a good Patrick Stewart.
Thank you. Thank you. I practice
You know-
it every night.
You know what's crazy though? Because it's like, I guess because like with the COVID, that COVID really like messed up the schedule because this was supposed to come out before Spider-Man No
Yeah.
Way Home.
Mm.
So COVID it delayed it. So the same thing that happened with Spider-Man No Way Home was like how like shit got leaked, scripts, and like how people like posted them shit online. And like I saw some of the Spider-Man stuff, and then like it happened to come true. And I'm like, fuck. And I think I read like one of the Doctor Strange stuff too, and I'm like, damn, like, you know, people are just ruining this shit already. It's like
Wow.
it sounds like it's gonna be a crazy ass movie. But it's just like that's why I think they were like, all right, we'll have Patrick Stewart voice, you know, be in the trailer because pretty much everybody now knows that Professor X. Because I think it was like the same people that leaked the Spider-Man stuff, that leaked the Doctor Strange stuff. I'm not sure though, but so they were like pretty much saying like, all right, this is definitely gonna happen in the movie now. So they're like, all right, people are gonna figure like that Professor X is in it anyway. So just to have people hyped up even more, just to have Patrick Stewart's voice.
Do you think that that's a small surprise that they risk like they kind of like a pawn. You know what I mean? Like they put that there because there's other crazy to distract us from other crazy shit that's gonna happen. Like you mean like other things we'll see other people like
Oh yeah.
maybe Tom Cruise or whatever as Iron Man type
Yeah.
of shit. Like
Yeah,
or Deadpool, Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool coming out, stuff like that. I don't know, a bunch of other surprises. I just mean like maybe that's a little teaser, even to distract us from like crazier shit that we're gonna see.
yeah. I mean, because like even the poster that came out, there's a poster that came out after the trailer debut, and it was just like shards of glass, so like from all the realities and stuff like that, and you
Yeah.
saw like the Captain Carter shield in it.
Mhm.
So she's definitely, there's rumors that she's gonna show up as a live action version of Captain Carter from the What If show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And it's like they already showed you the zombie versions of Doctor Strange and Wanda in the trailers already. So the episode of What If was like that's part of the universe too. So it's crazy, like how much shit is gonna be in this movie. Like there's a
Yeah.
scene of dinosaurs in the trailer, and people are saying like it's the Savage Land, and that's
Yeah.
like that's nuts. If they do this, it's like if that really is just the Savage Land or it's just like the past or something. But I'm pretty sure Marvel's not gonna give up a chance to do the Savage Land in the
Oh,
fucking
I hope
movie.
so. That'd be so cool.
I mean, why have dinosaurs? You're not gonna do the Savage Land.
But it seems like in that little clip they're just passing through because they go
Yeah, yeah,
to
they're going
another
through all
thing
the
right
reality.
away.
Yeah,
But
it's like the cameo of the Watcher in Volume Two,
yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy. It'll be like something
yeah,
like that, but it'll still be cool to see. Like maybe you see Kazar like swinging
Oh,
to
that
a
would be
tree or some
so
shit
dope.
with his fucking tiger. With his
Oh my
signature tiger.
god.
Yeah,
But like in the same scene when they break through to the next place, like they show like what it is real quick, and it's an animated place that they're going to. So
oh
I think they
yeah,
might even have animated X-Men show up, like real
that'd
quick,
be
of course.
crazy.
whoa,
And Sam Raimi, man, he would be like the type of director that do some shit like that too. So I
Yeah,
wouldn't put it
that'd be
past him.
dope.
Like I wouldn't put
Yeah.
anything past the man.
that'd be so sick, man.
Yeah. I can't wait for this freaking movie, bro. Oh man.
Yeah.
So I'm getting like Wanda's probably gonna end up being a villain
Yeah, I
That's what
think
it
as the
so.
seems
movie
like.
goes on, right? That's what it
Yeah,
looks like.
I thought it was that I didn't even notice that it was zombie Doctor Strange, the one with all the arms that came
Oh
out.
yeah, that looks like a Sam Raimi monster.
Yeah. And it was like because they show like very quick shots. The cuts are so quick that
Yeah.
you see like the zombie Strange look at his hand and like
Yeah.
it does like a quick second shot. Like you was just if you blink you'll miss it, you know what I mean? But you like that's when you first see him, and then they show a shot of him with the arms and
Maybe
all that
that's Defender
craziness.
Strange.
Yeah, that's what they were saying that Defender Strange died in his world,
Yeah,
and
because
they're
it looks
saying
like the way he died was like being teleported or something. Because they show him like his body life
yeah,
was
yeah, that's his
traveling.
body and shit. So it's like and like I don't know if you've noticed his eyes, but it's like I forgot the villain from the first Doctor Strange movie, but he had like the same makeup in his eyes, like because he was using
Oh,
black
like the
magic.
cracks.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So he had
Mhm.
that on his face. So I was like, oh, that's
Oh
interesting.
shit, that is interesting. Wow. Fuck, man.
It's like, what is the story about?
Yeah.
What's going on? I want to see
Mhm.
this already.
Oh, and fun fact: that giant squid monster is not Shumagorath.
Oh no, something
It's
else.
Gargantos.
Yeah,
Because Marvel
Isn't
doesn't have the rights to Shumagorath.
yeah? It's
yeah,
like I thought it was like not rights to the name or something like that.
Yeah, I think it's to the name Shumagorath.
Yeah, something it has to
Yeah.
do with something. I don't know what, but like that's why they had to like change the name.
Might as well not have the rights to the character if you don't have the rights to the name, because that's one of the
yeah,
cool things
probably.
about him.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
the same. That's the same character from Marvel's Capcom, right?
Yep,
Okay.
he's the
I
Sorcerer
guess.
Supreme of Fifth Dimension.
Mhm.
Who do you think is gonna be in the Illuminati though?
the Illuminati. For those that don't know, the Illuminati is a bunch of Marvel characters that pretty much run things behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm definitely a little strange There was probably a version of Strange that's on it.
Maybe the Defenders version.
Yeah. They said you could see the Mordor.
Oh yeah, did you see him walking?
You see him
Mordo?
walking like, and so I think,
Is it
yeah,
Mordo?
I don't know. Mordo, yeah, Mordo, that guy, that guy.
Oh man, I hope you never meet him, Elmer. Hey, Mordo, Morty,
What
Morty.
whatever his name is. So he's like one of those, like there was like, but you really can't see who else. Like obviously Professor X is gonna be in it,
Yeah.
and they were saying like the person in the far left was Mr. Fantastic
Yeah.
because the way he looked. So I don't know, man.
Yeah.
But
Supposedly.
the long hair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
someone was there with long hair. Some people are saying that's Captain Carter.
Could be.
You
Peggy
think they're just
Carter.
gonna change? They're gonna rearrange it because it's in the comics like Namor and like Black Bolt and like
Yeah.
Iron Man.
They're definitely not getting Black Bolt.
It'll be crazy if they do put the guy from the
To get
TV
that
show.
actor.
You be like, holy shit, Marvel's going for the fences.
Just
But
stay
he'll
there
look
and
like-
don't talk.
But he'll look like, yeah. Don't say a word. Just look there, look menacing
Yeah, just keep doing this.
or very thoughtful. Like, just have your eyes wide open.
And this.
Yeah, oh, that's right. But just have him like in the fucking full costume, have him with the mask on, just have him look like fucking Black Bolt.
Yeah. If they do it with full costume, that shit would be dope.
Yeah, and they could be like, all right, this is a variant of the fucking one, of the shitty one we got from the TV show.
They gotta make it really cool to make that work.
Yeah.
Make him like
they
fly
could.
in with his wing things.
I doubt that they're gonna have Black Bolt in it. There's gonna be like the fucking ABC guy, and just like with the same costume and shit. Like,
Oh no! Oh wait, no. Yeah, that's supposed to be like the same continuity
yeah.
in humans. So it has to be in, man.
Some people are saying, some people saying it should be Vin Diesel. As
Oh yeah, I
Black
remember
Bolt.
people were saying it was gonna be Vin Diesel
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah, when the Inhumans were supposed to be a film, they really wanted like Vin Diesel as Black Bolt. That was like the rumor, or that's like the rumor he put out there.
Yeah, I think he just started that rumor because of The Rock being Black Adam.
He also wanted to play fucking who else? Who else? He wanted to play Vision.
Vision.
Yeah, I know you guys remember this. He posted like a picture of Vision from the comics before like
Oh snap!
Avengers 2 or whatever was even like coming out yet, and then but he took it down quickly to make it seem like, because I think he was in talks with Marvel to do something before he got like, and they just gave him Guardians of the Galaxy.
You just gotta say,
You should be happy to be Groot.
But I'm pretty sure he wants to do something else, especially now since The Rock is Black Adam.
Yeah.
Say, fuck that. I want to be a superhero.
What superhero gets his powers from family?
Yes. Yeah. The Inhumans.
The Punisher.
Nah.
Oh, my family.
Frank Castle's mourning the death of his family.
Yeah.
To my family.
My
And then
family's
Jesus
dead
just
and give
comes-
me power.
Yeah.
It's making guns grow out of my hands. Ah.
I'm the Punisher.
Weapon triple X.
I gotta fight some street sharks now.
With my 3 shark hands. Brr, brr.
Oh man. Vin Diesel. He
That's weird.
definitely needs to be a superhero though. I'm surprised. Well, oh yeah, he did. He was Bloodshot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he did get his superhero bone thrown at him.
Yeah. But I was like, when the fucking Nick Cage got fucking cast as Johnny Blaze for Ghost Rider. It's just
Yeah,
like
and he did a better job than Vin Diesel.
I didn't even see it. I started watching the beginning of the movie, but like when they introduced the bad guy, they did that shit when the bad guy comes in and it's like some like funky ass music is playing and like he just like dances in like he's like, oh, I'm the quirky bad guy. Like, yeah.
You're gonna hate me.
Yeah. And I was like, all right, I'm done. Like I can't do this.
Yeah, Bloodshot was so bad. I completely forgot what the hell happened in that movie.
Oh yeah. You saw it all the way through?
Yeah, all the way through. The only thing I remember is Vin Diesel like falling from an elevator, like punching that bad guy in his robot suit.
Yeah. I
It's
didn't get to
not
that part.
memorable.
Yeah.
A lot of it is like Vin Diesel just standing there getting shot and like showing like, yeah, you can't kill me.
It's always like on TV, but like I never ever like put it on.
Yeah.
Like I'm never like interested in like fuck it, let me watch this. Nope.
What channel is it on? Sci-fi?
Like probably like in the Cinemax, not Cinemax, or like Stars, or like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know
yeah.
what I mean, something like that, or Showtime maybe.
Mhm.
But it definitely shows up, and I'm just like, skip.
Like,
Like I
nope.
never seen any clip, nothing at all.
Be
I
like,
forgot.
no, thank you, sir.
Yeah, I forgot that movie ever like came out. Had no interest watching it.
Yeah, I actually forgot I still have it on my Plex.
Uh,
Sorry, that was embarrassing.
that's where I was watching it from the Plex. So I was
Oh,
like, oh man, I can't watch this.
see,
Too
he was
much.
already a lot of superheroes. This Diesel guy. Let other actors get superhero roles. Shush.
Oh man, what variant you would like to see in like the multiverse? Like something
Ooh.
Any variant or only Doctor Strange?
like right now any variant because it's gonna be pretty much open season for all the Marvel characters now. It could be anybody popping up.
I can't say Wolverine variant because they haven't introduced Wolverine yet. I would have said gay Wolverine.
But it would still be.
What's Dakin?
It
No,
would
not
still
that kid.
be
That's
a.
his son. That's his. That's
That's
his.
what I'm saying. That's like this gay Wolverine.
No, I mean like actual like Wolverine, but gay from another dimension, where his bones are made out of vibranium, and he has a handlebar mustache, and he's doing it with Hercules,
I got you.
the most powerful Wolverine.
The most powerful Wolverine there is.
Not that's if the bones are adamantium or vibranium. I meant to
Except
say
vibranium.
vibranium. Okay, yeah.
Adamantium.
They're
No,
supposed
is
to be
that
vibranium.
adamantium? No, is that cement?
No, vibranium. That alternate version of Wolverine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
That's gay.
yeah.
He has
Like
vibranium.
his claws have
Why
like
he has?
magical properties of them and shit, and he could like do crazy shit with them.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Turn them into dildos
maybe.
and butt plugs.
Ching, 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 ching.
Anything goes in the multiverse of
Oh
madness.
yeah, anything.
Mom.
Oh, I would like to see Spider-Man.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Spider-Man.
what Tobey Maguire coming out.
Yeah, that's like a
That's not
given
right.
though. Like he's
Yeah.
gonna pop up because
That'd
like Sam Raimi, and it's like, all right, we just had Toby, and Toby seems to like playing Spider-Man still, so
Yeah.
let's bring him in again.
That'd be cool, I guess. For a
I
quick
wouldn't
cameo
mind that.
though.
Yeah. Who you like to see, Ernie?
Like I'm assuming, like I said, Tom Cruise would be dope as like a variant of Iron
Thanks,
Man.
Mike.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, as the superior Iron Man variant. That'll be awesome.
Yeah,
That's
just
what
being the arrogant, like cocky, like bad guy Iron Man. I
Yeah.
think you can pull it off,
Yeah.
but still be kind of likable.
Mhm.
So,
Make sure to bring a box for him to stand on.
well, it's gonna be CGI the suit.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
they're gonna make him
Yeah.
Oh
taller.
yeah,
They're gonna go like that to like his.
Yeah.
he's gonna be on somebody's shoulders.
They're gonna stretch him out.
Yeah.
They're
You
gonna
guys
stretch
see that
out
his head
Tom
is like
Cruise.
really long for some reason.
A taller
Yeah,
guy's just gonna be walking around the whole time with all the other actors, and they're gonna be like, "Oh, that's supposed to be Tom Cruise." Yeah, just talk to him if you're when you're talking to Tom Cruise.
Yeah.
We're just
We're
gonna
gonna put his
superimpose
face
his
on him.
face.
Yeah, he's gonna put his face on later on.
Tom Cruise has the like suit with the one tennis ball right up here. Everybody doesn't look up at that tennis ball.
Tom Cruise is constantly standing right behind that guy, like whispering his lines to them whenever it's his turn. And he's wearing like a completely green suit with like his face even painted green. So, so he doesn't come out in any scenes.
Oh man.
They're just looking like a little weird green man behind this other tall green man.
You know what's wild about Tom Cruise though? That if people like really like know that he's gonna show up, that's automatically gonna be like $1 billion movie. Like he's gonna make $1 billion in the box
Yeah.
office. Like how Spider-Man made $1 billion. This is gonna make $1 billion just to have like all these crazy ass cameos of people just showing up. And it's gonna be, oh shit, Tom Cruise is in this. I gotta see what he does in a Marvel film.
I have another a great variant. A variant of well, even though it's like the first time we'll see him, but a Jeff Goldblum as Mr. Fantastic.
Oh,
Like a older
Oh, that'd be cool.
like
oh
let me
man.
say that I've always said I think that he would be a perfect Mr. Fantastic, but he's always been what I mean, he's
Yeah.
never done it.
Like in the
Yeah.
80s Fantastic Four movie.
Yeah, he would have been the perfect Mr. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That would have been great.
Yeah, I never
Nice
even thought
casting
of.
call, man.
Yeah, that's a nice one there, Ernie.
I actually was just thinking about the Spider-Man appearance. That what would be better than Tobey Maguire? Leonardo DiCaprio as Spider-Man.
Oh, that'd be sick. He was almost Spider-Man.
Yeah,
Yeah, when James Cameron was directing it,
yeah.
when James Cameron wanted to direct it,
That'd be cool if he just shows up mad quick and takes off the mask and is Leonardo DiCaprio.
like, what the hell?
It's like, oh shit! Like everybody's coming out who were supposed to get these roles.
Yeah,
Like Tom Cruise, DiCaprio.
Yeah, like James Cameron wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger as that octopus.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's crazy.
my name is Otto
He
Octavius.
comes out smoking a cigar with his octopus arms. Come on, Spider-Man, let's go! I'll fight you now. Come on. And then the Raimi Dr. Octopus is watching him like, what is this? That's me?
Oh man.
You don't see any Gambit variants, Ernie?
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando
Orlando
Bloom as Gambit?
Yeah,
Wow.
he'll be a cool bit. Orlando
He could
Bloom.
pull off Gambit.
The same guy who played Gambit in the Wolverine. He was a good Gambit. They just horrible
Gambit.
movie.
He
Yeah.
looked
Okay.
like a good Gambit.
Yeah.
He didn't play a good Gambit.
No, he was okay. He was like the thing is just like his accent came off and then it was like his powers were all fucked up. Like for
Yeah.
some reason he you know what I mean, like they made it that like his staff, like he puts, like you know what I mean, like his staff are like shock.
Yeah, like a
Whatever.
telekinetic thing with his cards.
Yeah, and telekinesis with cards. That's not what it is.
Yeah.
Like they didn't read the comic ever. They're just like, let's make an origin movie of this guy. Just make up shit.
Well, I can't believe
No.
you sat through the whole Wolverine movie.
What?
You sat through the whole Wolverine movie. I can't believe it.
Once.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
The
Once I
The
think like
bootleg version.
Oh,
me
okay. Yeah, me
too.
too.
Me too. I think one of my neighbors, like he was like, "Yo, I had that Wolverine movie before, like weeks before it was supposed to come out."
Yeah.
Like this big ass leak of the movie, but it was like the special effects wasn't finished yet though.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Deadpool was like a gray, like man that just kind of like like a outline.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, those fights, the CGI shits. So I'm watching it, and I was like, "Yo," I'm like, "Nah, I ain't going to the
horrible.
theater to watch this shit, bro."
Yeah.
Like, fuck that.
I
I'm
was
like,
so
"This shit was
mad.
whack."
So
Yeah,
bad.
and I was so mad because like the beginning got me so hyped up, and I was like, "Yo, this movie's gonna be crazy."
Oh yeah,
And
the beginning where it showed them like through the time
fighting all the
these
wars. Yeah,
That part was
so,
dope.
Yeah.
Ugh.
but it was just a shitty ass movie.
Mhm.
Sad to say. So no Channing Tatum for Gambit.
And Tatum, no Channing Tatum at all. Like fuck that guy. He's a horrible, horrible actor. Should not be. Should not even think of playing Gambit. Is that? Is he like? You know, does he even have the accent?
I don't think so.
First off, he's like,
he claimed he was from Louisiana. Yeah, he's from Louisiana originally. So
nah, he's not Cajun.
He doesn't say New Orleans. He says New Orleans.
You can eat all the Popeyes chicken you want. You will never be Gambit. All right, it's enough. Magic Mike will not be Gambit. All right.
Oh.
You ruined G.I. Joe. 21 Jump Street was good. I like
that. 21 Jump Street was
21 Jump Street.
Part 1, and 2.
And 23, yeah.
And 22 Jump Street was good too.
Yeah, stick to comedy. But no action. Get out of here, man.
No action, no Gambit.
Torque sucked.
What's up?
Was he in that movie Torque?
Torque?
It was like I think it was like Racers or whatever. Like
he was in that?
I think he was. Yeah.
Torque or Torque?
Step Up. It was called Torque, I think.
With Ice Cube?
Torque.
I think so. Yeah, I think he was in it. I just remember him being in it, and I was just like, ugh.
Oh, like a biker jacket or something like that. That's all I remember about that movie.
Yeah.
It was supposed to be Fast and Furious, but with bikes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It was like he was riding on a train or some shit like that.
I just remember. I just know he was in it. Never watched it, but I know it sucked because he was in it.
Okay.
Yeah. Step Up sucked, and I used to be mad into dance movies, man.
You don't like Step Up?
Nah, Step Up. The one I think it's Step Up 2 is the only good one that I like. But Step Up 1 was horrible. I remember watching it. It was horrible.
So you take that to your grave, huh?
Yeah, man. I would, if that that Gambit movie ever comes out, I kill myself. Like I would not live in a world where that happens.
You don't want to see the mutant Godfather? You don't want to see the mutant Goodfellas?
Yeah,
no.
It's a sexual mutant mafia movie.
Yeah.
No, I'm good.
Gambit's gonna be doing lines of coke for some reason in this movie.
Off of Rogue's butt.
Yeah. He's like, "You're not me. You got that good shit."
Remember, sugar, do it over my clothes.
Oh shit!
Cyclops, what color is that carpet? Red.
Oh man.
Yeah, fuck that.
Wow. That's some passionate hate you got there, Ernie.
Yeah, man. I do not want to see that. He's gonna ruin Gambit. I would not see that.
Yeah,
Don't care.
I feel it. I feel it.
Yeah.
I want Danny DeVito as Wolverine.
That'd be a random ass Wolverine variant. Just like Danny DeVito just coming out all sweaty and shit.
Eating a greased up watermelon as Wolverine, like clawing through it. Ah! Ah! Okay, forget it. I approve. I approve that.
Oh shit! Yeah, that'd be such a great scene.
As Dr. Strange is like flying through the multiverse, you see a whole bunch like kids fighting over watermelon, and just Danny DeVito Wolverine waddles over, and just breaks it open, and just starts clawing through it.
Oh, shit.
It just gets mad messy.
Oh man.
What about you, Omar? What variants would you want to see?
Damn, that's like I'm trying to think of like what variant would I really want to see. Like I really want to see like Fantastic Four, like in some way or form, like a Reed Richards. Like it'd be crazy if John Krasinski's in this as Reed Richards, like on some shit. Like, hey, it's me.
So dope.
Yeah. That'd be a good one for me. Like characters that Marvel owns now that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah, that's what I want to see the most.
Yeah.
Like just more Fantastic Four and X-Men people.
Yeah.
Oh, Maestro, that'll be cool. Like
Oh
Maestro
yeah,
Hulk.
yeah. My so oof,
That'll be so sick.
that'd be nuts.
Like while
That'd
Doctor
be
Strange is
the
flying through, like you just see him like grab Doctor Strange's hand real quick and lose grip.
yeah. It's like what the
Grab me,
hell?
just slide me on the floor.
Because there was that rumor a while back saying that Marvel was trying to do like a Hulk movie and just have Hulk like the villain for the next phase of the MCU.
Whoa.
Yeah, and they
Like a
do
World
some
War
World
Hulk
War
phase.
Hulk. Yeah,
Yo.
like, but they're probably gonna wait till like everybody is in the MCU now, like all like X-Men,
Yeah.
Fantastic Four, so it could be like this big ass battle.
Yo, that'd be so cool.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that'd be a dope. Yeah, you see, man,
They could make
the
Wolverine
MCU's
versus Hulk part of that. It doesn't have to be like the first thing to happen when they introduce
yeah,
Wolverine.
yeah. Like maybe even have that to like to spark it, like Wolverine sent by the government to kill the Hulk, and
Exactly.
he's just like, yo, it's like fuck this world, I'm gonna take it over. That'd be some crazy shit.
Yeah. Or maybe do what they did in the comics where the Illuminati sends him away and then he comes back
Yeah,
quicker than in the comics.
I mean they kind of did that story with Ragnarok.
Oh yeah, right.
You just have him on another planet, be like a gladiator.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, he
Yeah,
would have to do his whole time in the planet or whatever.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That's why I probably think they, if they were to do like a World War Hulk movie, it'll be like something on Earth that caused everything, like for him to go crazy and shit.
Yeah. Probably find. Oh no, wait. I was gonna say he finds out Black Widow's dead, but he already knows.
Yeah.
Oh.
Or maybe he's back together with Betty Ross, and Liv Tyler comes back into the MCU.
Finally, Gwyneth Paltrow left a a hole in the MCU after she left.
We need another female in love interest in it.
Yeah.
Need that hole filled.
Rachel McAdams is coming back.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Oh yeah, she shows up. People saying she's a variant because it seems like she works with the Illuminati.
Yeah, she has like red hair in that version.
Yeah, yeah. So there probably
Oh,
a few variants of her
you think
showing up
she's
in the movie.
with red hair? She's Black Widow. Wild guess.
A Black Widow?
No,
No, I don't think so.
because
I know.
she plays like she's like the same person.
No, I know.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing shit out there.
You think the Illuminati though is gonna be a multiversal version, or just a version for that?
Yeah, it'll
particular
have to
reality?
be. It'll be a multiversal one because probably like because that's what they're trying to control is the multiverse. Probably they're like trying to control. Probably Kang to be mentioned in this shit too
Oh
because
yeah.
he has his hand in the multiverse, so they probably know of him. They probably get name dropped with the Illuminati scene.
Speaking of Kang, I read a theory that Shang-Chi's rings, the ones that uh Bruce Banner and these people couldn't tell what the hell they were, but they know it's
Yeah.
a beacon. They the rumor is that that's one of Kang's weapons that he just left behind.
Oh wow.
Yeah. That's why they're like, we can't tell what the hell this shit is. We just know it's a beacon. Like
Nah.
the theory is that he left it like at the time when the Mandarin found it, like in the prehistory times or whatever.
That'd be dope.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because in Shang-Chi, they never showed how he found the right, or they did.
No.
He just had them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's gonna come
Well,
through.
they showed him like finding it like on the ground and shit, like in the
Oh.
beginning. But then
Yeah.
they didn't show you where they came from.
Hmm.
It was like left to like ambiguous for some reason.
Yeah. That's probably why.
Yes, they probably had plans for it.
Yeah. So he leaves the rings to the Mandarin. He goes to Egypt after that, and he leaves the lip harness for Apocalypse. That lip thing that he has.
I eat that.
Is
It's killing
that
me. It looks good on you with your blue
Things are like,
skin.
whoa.
Look at the lip harness. Oh shit. Oh man.
Is that for real? Is that like?
No, no,
Because I was like, I thought that was on his face.
No,
That-
but
he has like a
Kang
similar
did
thing on his
was
face.
with Apocalypse in ancient Egypt. Like
Yeah.
Apocalypse worked for Kang in
Okay.
ancient Egypt. Yeah.
That'd be cool though. Like still, like
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Apocalypse.
Like get a proper Apocalypse this time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But not the lip thing. That's just fun. That's just me being funny.
All right. It was convinced.
Apocalypse just the real question is who bit off who, because they knew each other at that time. So like, one of them saw the other one with that on, and they were like, oh,
Like I want that too.
yeah, I could do that.
I should rock it. I'll say Kang because he's from the future, and they probably like use that shit there.
Yeah, it's probably like a thing from the future that we're not even
Yeah.
ready to know about. We don't even understand that shit.
That's the future emo shit.
Yeah. People from the future are gonna dig at this video and they're gonna watch us like, yo, these people are stupid. They don't know what that's for. Those idiots. If they knew, they would be alive now.
World War III was crazy, man.
If those stupid people from World War III knew about the lip harness, World War III
Yeah.
wouldn't have happened.
Yeah.
Where are your
That would
lip
be a good.
harnesses?
That would be a good variant to see, like an Apocalypse variant, like done right. Like somebody menacing. Like people are saying
Vin Diesel.
Vin Diesel.
I'll take him as an Apocalypse variant.
Yeah. So what, CGI or just like really have him like
CG.
as Apocalypse?
CGI body, his head.
Yeah.
With like with the Apocalypse shit painted on it.
If
And the lip harness.
if we're going for like no CGI, The Rock.
The Rock.
Like
oh
in
yeah.
he would play a great Apocalypse.
The Rock is every giant muscle guy with no
Yeah.
CGI.
It's like The Rock.
Yeah. Juggernaut, The Rock.
Yeah. John Cena's coming for that title.
Yeah.
John Cena's gonna be another wrestling meathead taking all the action jobs now.
Yeah. Too bad they can't see him, so they can hire him.
Yeah. Fun fact: we're gonna talk about Peacemaker. I know that show is really popular right now, but we're waiting for a few people to watch it.
Yeah, Ernie.
We'll watch. What? We will watch it.
I'll watch it.
Not together.
Fun fact.
We can watch together.
Fun fact, guys. There was a scene in the season finale that was shot on set of Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 that James Gunn was in. That Marvel was like, let James film the scene there. So that's like a example of DC and Marvel working together. Yeah.
Actually, I was thinking earlier, if they really want to work together and make some huge money, when Marvel does Secret Wars, throw in like a little bit of Superman and Batman in there.
I'll think that'll kill the whole genre though after that. Because
so?
like what else can you do now?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, because it's like, all right. Now we're gonna see like Superman fighting like Thor or the Hulk or something now.
No, I wouldn't go that far. I would say
yeah,
like
but that's what I'm saying. But that'll open the gates.
That's true.
That,
yeah, you're right.
Then you have the people.
Can't cross the streams.
Yeah. That's like that'll be too much of a good thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like cereal and orange juice. You can't just don't do it.
Then you just got like people saying like, "Oh, Marvel's doing it because they need the help, and DC's gonna save them." And you got people like saying, "Oh, DC needs the help, and Marvel's gonna save them." So it's gonna be that whole world, that whole fandom thing going on.
Marvel doesn't know what else to do, so they call DC over to come help them.
Yeah,
because DC has a secret sauce. They just don't know how to use it.
Yeah. Well, from what I'm seeing from like all the new DC stuff that's coming out, is like they're getting their shit together finally. So hopefully it'll
I hope
stay.
so.
Yeah.
This was like the second or third time that they're finally getting it.
Yeah. Yeah. Third time.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can say
but
third time.
it looks good.
Yeah.
Even the
Yeah.
Rock movie looks good.
Yeah.
I just don't like the Rock as Black Adam, honestly.
Yeah. Well,
But
now they made Black Adam a hero in the comics, I guess, because of the Rock movie.
yeah,
So it's like, all right, another anti-hero that has Superman powers.
apparently he was a great character the whole time, even in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was never a big fan of like Shazam or any of that stuff. So I don't even know.
Yeah. That's
I
what I'm
only really
saying.
know
It's
Black
like,
Adam from the Justice game. That's the only really like how I know Black Adam. So the
Yeah.
Justice game in that movie with Superman and Shazam and Black Adam.
Oh,
the
yeah.
Black Adam, which he was a villain.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
it was like,
exactly.
yeah.
I just assumed he was the
fucking
villain.
up.
Where he's the villain.
Yeah.
The only
It's
reason I
not
know
like
about
you're
it.
like I could see why like some comic book like fans that grew up reading the comic books like will get pissed sometimes at the movies because it's like, all right, now we're not gonna see Shazam versus Black Adam now because The Rock wants to be a fucking hero and he picked a villain to do it.
Yeah.
Like of all the characters he could have played in the DC universe, he picked fucking Black Adam. And as they cast him, like it's crazy, they cast him in 2007. So it was like, so it was a time that Warner Bros. Probably didn't know what the fuck they were doing, and
Oh,
just
yeah.
offer him like, oh, here's Black Adam, maybe. He has a cool costume,
What do you
all
think about
black.
this one, Mr. Rock?
Yeah.
How about this superhero? He's like Shazam, but with a black costume. What do you think, huh? I don't like the elf ears.
Yeah.
Does he have elf ears in the movie?
No, I didn't see it.
20 years, yeah. I think some people drew him like that, like pointy ears, like for some reason. They were mad, like exaggerated, like like I'm just thinking like he could have played Lobo too.
Yeah, he would have been a good Lobo.
Yeah. But I don't think he would have liked the makeup and shit, the whole process.
Yeah.
So how they gonna know it's me, The Rock?
Yeah.
Dwayne Johnson.
They probably would have made Lobo transform into normal human form, which will be his rock form. And whenever he gets mad and ready to fight, he turns to Lobo.
So bootleg Incredible Hulk.
Yeah. Lobo transform. He pulls out a cigar.
I have Lobo power now.
Yeah. I'm Lobo powered up.
Like The Rock would have been a great Drax. I think.
Yeah, probably even better than
Dave
Bautista.
Bautista. Yeah. Oh yeah. If they would have fleshed out the character more, because like The Rock doesn't want to be no supporting character anymore.
Oh yeah, he would have led the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah. I'm like, it's not that way in the I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's not that way. I'm The Rock.
Yeah, that probably would have ruined the role with like his ego.
Yeah.
That's why Dave Bautista are probably better then.
Like you hear The Rock talking on these interviews about Black Adam and shit like that. I was like, yeah, dude, I don't need you. I don't need you in the sphere of like fandom.
Ugh.
Like being a super, like, oh, I want a movie. When he had that movie with Ryan Reynolds and Gal Gadot, he was like, yeah, Red Notice on Netflix. He was like, yeah, I don't mind doing a Black Adam, Deadpool, and Wonder Woman movie. And I'm like, why? Why would that movie exist? Like, who would that movie be for?
It's like a movie a kid wrote. Deadpool beats Wonder Woman beats Black Adam.
Then you gotta correct the kid because like, yo, Deadpool's not even DC.
I'm here now. I'm Deadpool. I'm here. That's his cameo.
Like, no, Rock. You just don't say shit just to say shit. Like,
yeah, just to say it. Like, he probably thought Deadpool was DC, or he just probably thought they were all Marvel.
Yeah, he thinks all of them are Marvel. He thinks that he thinks he's in a Marvel movie. You
You
think
think
he's
our
gonna
characters will join the Avengers?
Someone's like, Spock, I think. You're actually DC. He's like, oh shit, fucked up.
And Gal Gadot's like behind everybody pretending she knew the whole time. Like, oh yeah, we're DC. I knew that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
That reminds me as a kid, they had like a Wonder Man like miniseries coming out, and like I was like mad young, and this is when like they had like comic books in the bodegas, like on the racks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, oh, Wonder Man. I'm like, maybe he's related to Wonder Woman somehow, because it's like Wonder Man, Wonder Woman, and like it's a Marvel book, but I'm thinking, oh, Wonder Woman. So I'm just like,
I remember
yeah,
for a while I thought that was like her brother or something.
yeah. I was like, oh. I'm like, is Wonder Woman gonna be popping up in this book? But I'm like, it's a Marvel comic book.
Yeah.
That happened.
But as a kid, I was like, oh, it's possible DC and Marvel they could get together and say they're brother and sister.
As a kid, I think I bought like the first 5 issues of NFL Super Pearl from Marvel.
Nice.
They're lost forever, but I remember buying them.
Oh man, you
Yeah.
would have never had to work ever again.
Yeah, because that was like a random ass comic book, man. It was like a football player, but it was like he had like a football uniform as a superhero suit.
Yeah.
It was like some like Iron Man shit. Like he had like missiles coming out like from the shoulder pads or some shit like that. Like wild shit.
And he was like hit people in the head with footballs really fucking hard.
Yeah. One of his weapons was like a football. It was like not really a football, but it's like something for him to throw.
It's the shape of a football.
Yeah, it was like all
But sometimes
silver.
he would actually throw like real footballs at people and hit them like in the temple.
Got you, evil doer.
Yeah. He hit Dr. Doom once, and Dr. Doom was like, "Oh, you asshole! That hurt!" He hit his helmet, so his head shook a lot. It's like, "Oh, no, it's vibrating, you asshole! That hurt! I wasn't doing anything!"
Dick.
Dr. Doom wasn't doing anything.
Oh man.
Yeah, as you know what I mean, like to people who are not informed in it, they just assume, oh, all the comics are all come from comic book land, where they all like, know each
They all
other.
coexist.
Yeah, they all coexist, exactly. It's
These are
just
the same
like,
people who think X-Man is a person.
yeah,
I mean, there's a character called X-Man, but
Yeah.
they don't know that.
they call him the X-Man.
Yeah, they think X-Man is just like Wolverine.
Yeah,
Like, oh,
yeah,
yeah, that's
exactly. Oh, the
X-Man.
X-Man.
Oh man.
Oh, good variant would be Doctor Doom. Any version
Oh
of
yeah.
Doctor Doom.
Any version of Doctor Doom would be a good one.
Oh, it'll be
Imagine-
cool if they do like a mixture of like the Council of Reeds with the Illuminati. Like when Doctor Strange gets there, he finds out that they're doing fucked up shit, like um making Doctor Doom like wacky and just what's that called when they remove that part of your brain? A part of your brain. Yeah, they lobotomize like all these different versions of Doctor Dooms.
Oh
They
yeah.
just like keep him in the basement locked up.
Yes, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That'd be cool if
How
like
you
Doctor
come at
Strange
the
finds out
conclusion?
about that shit and like they have to fight now.
Yeah. It's like how you come to that conclusion. Like, yeah, we just we just take a piece of their brain
Just
out.
lobotomize him. Jesus Christ. Doctor Doom was like mad reasonable.
Yeah, it's like, what the fuck, Reed? How you get to this extreme?
In the comics, when Doctor Doom found out about that, he just made an army out of all of them. And like he destroyed the Council of Reeds.
Rightfully so.
Yeah.
I think the fun fact, I think the Council of Reeds was an inspiration for the Council of Ricks
Yeah.
on Rick and Morty. So they played up to that whole thing. How they're just like a bunch of assholes.
Yeah, the Council of Reeds are technically villains.
Mm-hmm.
One of them is a Professor X, Reed Richards.
How's that a thing?
Maybe one reality, his
he became
grandmother.
Professor X,
Yeah.
but he was Reed Richards instead of Charles Xavier.
Mhm.
Yeah. Professor X's mother or something who had all the genes hooked up with like his parents or something, and they named him Reed Richards, and it has his DNA.
Gotcha.
Multiverse, man, it's crazy.
Also, from comics explain, they talk about how he talk about something that is the shit. I forgot the thing. I had it in the tip of my tongue. The juggernaut, the stone, the emerald.
Oh, the
Or
Sidorak.
the Sidorak. Yeah. Didn't they? He mentioned something that like something with like the powers. You know what I mean? Like that cosmic powers that like insinuates that it's coming from that thing, and then if that thing is a thing in the movie, then there's possibility that there'll be a juggernaut. At least like
So, you know that bandage thing that was holding America Chavez and
yeah,
screaming at her? He was saying that that's probably Sidorak, who gives
yeah,
Juggernaut his powers
yeah,
eventually.
exactly.
It's the same shit like that's Strange used on Thanos in Infinity War.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
those
was
red
like
bands.
the band.
yeah, that's what it is. That's what it was. Yeah, I just didn't know the word. I'm not
But
good
then,
with
like,
the
it's
words.
like those are like powers from this being from Cinerak. That's
Yeah.
like this powerful being, and Juggernaut gets his powers from that too, from that like God technically.
Yeah,
So it's all connected. So I wouldn't be surprised if like a Juggernaut shows up.
that'd be dope.
I mean, they had a comic accurate Rhino pop up in Far No Way Home, so
Yeah.
it's like possible. Even though we didn't get to see him, but it was like you could tell by the silhouette it was very faithful to the comics. It wasn't a mecha suit from fucking Amazing Spider-Man.
It wasn't the Rhino Gundam.
Yeah. With that bullshit.
You like my golden rhino suit?
But yeah, it looks like the Scarlet Witch is gonna go crazy in this one. It looks like she was just like
Yeah.
I don't know if you know it's with the monster, the one-eyed monster, what's his name again? Fuck.
Gargantos.
Wow,
Yeah. Gigantos. He was getting like he had like hex magic around him.
Yeah.
Like
On his tentacles.
magic. Yeah. So I was like, yo, maybe she's controlling it.
Yeah.
And from what I read like most of her story in that leaked script shit, and I was like, okay, because then you see her like with like looking crazy with blood on her, and
there's that like scar in her head.
yeah. Then they show her like with the Wanda from WandaVision when she lost the kids and all that stuff in Vision. So maybe she's like, yo, fuck that. I'm just gonna go full villain mode and just because she did take a town over.
And it looks like she fights a Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking Monica Rambeau, Captain Marvel.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. They're saying that because it looks like there's a black person there. Some people are saying it's the superior Iron Man. That's how he gets like powered up.
I think it's obviously a woman.
Yeah. Some people saying it was Kang.
Kang will be cool.
Some people said it was a goatee. That's why it's Tony Stark. They see a goatee there somehow.
Yeah.
There's a lot of theories on who that is.
Maybe he's not even that character at all, because you know how like when in the trailers they like to replace stuff with something else.
Yeah. They always fuck around. They always take shit out of the trailers. They always like forget they don't put a shit in.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be surprised if you see like something crazy.
All we know could be just Wolverine jumping at her, going "Rawr!" She just blocks him. No.
There's a part when they zoom in Wanda's eyes, and you see there's like the jail cells, whatever.
Like two of them.
Yeah. Supposedly, Deadpool's in one of them.
Oh.
There's like a theory going around. Deadpool's one of them. That's how he shows up. That'll be like the comic relief part of the movie. I'm taking.
Yeah, that'd be cool if he shows up for like some quick comic relief, and that's it.
He'll say something like, "Oh, I'm coming soon. My movie's coming soon, guys. Don't worry about it."
Or you could just be like, "Who in the theater's confused?"
Yeah. Hey, who didn't know Disney bought Fox? Raise your hand. Oh man. So many possibilities with this movie that I'm so excited.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm more excited for this movie than I was for No Way Home. To tell you the truth.
The reason I'm as excited as I am for this movie is because of No Way Home.
Yeah, I get it. Because No Way Home was came out with some crazy shit. You know what I mean? And it's like, imagine what this
Exactly. That's why
this movie's gonna.
That's why I'm more excited for this.
Yeah.
It's wild to think that this movie was supposed to set up the multiverse, so everything that in No Way Home would have made sense already. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is why everything's happening.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you guys heard that America Chavez was supposed to be in Spider-Man No Way Home. She was going to be the one that brought Toby and Andrew Garfield into the universe to help MCU Spider-Man.
Yeah, because doesn't she make like portals or whatever?
Yeah.
So she would have done it.
Yeah, man.
And they just changed it to make it MJ and Ned.
I wonder how she's gonna play out.
Yeah.
She's probably running from Kang.
Probably. You would have to think Kang has to show up, man. He has to show up. This is like a multiverse.
All this shit's going on already?
Yeah, so shit that happened in Loki. There's a Loki rumor also that he might pop up.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
Yeah, so it's just wild stuff, man.
Oh, one rumor I heard about the Illuminati is that one of the members is going to be God King Thor.
Yeah, that's what people saying that's who it was with the long hair.
Yeah, exactly. Yes,
that'd be interesting.
I would prefer that over Captain Carter.
I think I would like to see like mostly new characters though.
Yeah,
on there.
That's why.
Just because like we have so many, like maybe Namor.
I'll take Namor too, of course.
Yeah,
one of the originals.
Yeah, because it's like there's rumors going on he's gonna be in Black Panther 2 as the villain. So you might as well just have him on here and be like, oh,
we're not gonna get Black Panther.
Nah. Or maybe Killmonger is Black Panther.
No, he's already dead.
But another variant.
Another variant.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. I think that'd be cool.
Who's actually a good guy and not like the version of What If that he was scheming on everybody.
Or they could just keep him with his mask on. Just keep it CG.
Yeah.
They could be joking like, oh, Black Panther, why don't you take off your mask? No, I'm going to keep it on. Shut up.
My people are Mandalorians.
Yeah. This is the way.
Oh, man. I can't. People are like signing petitions to have like the recast to T'Challa. Just have him like him as Black Panther.
Oh, to only keep him as Black Panther? To only keep him as Black Panther?
We're saying that they should recast it just because Chadwick died doesn't mean like.
Yeah, I think they eventually will. They're just giving it time.
Yeah, they just give it some time before it happens.
Yeah. People are just getting mad desperate to see Black Panther again.
Yeah. I want to see Wakanda forever.
Wakanda is not going to be a part 2.
Man. Any last thoughts on Doctor Strange?
I hope Wanda is not the final boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be something bigger than that.
Like, yeah.
Maybe Volthoon?
Yes. Somebody controlling her like in the comics.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, part of me thinks that she's going to have her little like thing. You know what I mean? Like it's going to be like a side thing. You know what I mean? It's like I don't think it's going to be the main bad guy, or at least for like a quick second. But for the most part, there's like so much shit going on that like she's the least of everyone's worries right now. That's what I don't know. That's my theory.
She looks like she's gonna be a big problem.
I just meant it's like for the movie for the like.
Well, it's gonna be her like be controlled, so she's gonna be a big problem, but it's not gonna be.
If she's controlled,
like the big bad of the movie.
Gotcha.
Maybe it'll make sense if she's controlled by Dormammu.
or Mephisto.
At this point,
Yeah,
I don't want any
we
more
gotta let that
Mephisto.
go. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mephisto. That's it.
Everything before this was like Mephisto.
And-
Even in Hawkeye, we were like
yeah.
Mephisto.
Yeah, nope, wrong.
When we finally see him, we're not even gonna cheer. We're just like, oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like, oh, there it is.
Yeah, finally.
He's
Told
gonna
you.
come out of No Way Home.
Yeah, he was like the fake Doctor Strange that cast a spell. That's why he did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that was the rumor.
Yeah, that was that rumor.
There's always a Mephisto rumor.
Well, guys, Doctor Strange 2 is coming out in May. So, a few more months, couple more months before we get to see that
Hell yeah.
glorious movie.
Mm, mm, mm.
I don't know, guys. It's gonna be a crazy weekend that weekend. We're
Yeah.
gonna have to catch one of the first shows before these motherfuckers ruin shit.
I'll watch it anytime, man. I'll wake up at 5 in the morning to go watch that thing.
But I want to see some X-Men.
Mm-hmm. Take my dog with me to the theater.
Emotional support dog.
What you said?
Emotional support dog.
Yeah. I'm actually the dog's emotional support person.
Oh. Well, let's switch topics and get into this. I think it's kind of big news because I'm like, yo, why did this happen? And it's so strange, this whole thing. But I'm a casual. I poke my head in some wrestling news here and there just because I have an idea what's going on, but not really because I haven't followed in years.
You dabble.
Yeah, I dab a lot of times.
Yeah.
A little dab here and there.
A little double dab.
You take a little dip.
But one of the things that stuck out because that interested me was that the creation of AEW because I'm like, all right, a mainstream competition to WWE because there's other wrestling promotions, but they're not getting that much attention that AEW was getting when it was announced, when it was like working its way to being like to this premiere or whatever. So I'm like, oh shit. And one of the faces they had from day one was Cody Rhodes. And he was like, what, a business partner too, right?
He was an executive producer, and I don't think he was business partner, but like maybe he was, I guess. But he was one of the head guys. He was part of the booking committee and this and that. It was a bunch of shit, but it seems like he was because the thing is, the other guys were like friends, and he kind of came out of nowhere. I mean, he basically got fired from WWE and went to Japan and joined the Bullet Club and which was a bigger group there of whatever. So it's he kind of started rubbing shoulders with these guys, but you never, you don't think to yourself these guys, all four of these guys are gonna do something because these three guys are friends and this guy came out of nowhere. You know what I mean? So it's I was already whatever, I don't care that much, but he brought in that traditional old school kind of mentality to it, and I think this is my theory. I think that butted heads with certain things because they were I think he wanted to be a little more old school, and the other guys wanted to be this new video game wrestling that they do now, where it's they just on the floor they actor and then they get up and they can run, they can get up and run like crazy even though they were just thrown off a ladder or something like that. They have all the adrenaline they have.
Yeah.
Every match they have this adrenaline to get up and do this. Anyways, long story short, there's all these rumors too that it's a work, that it's all bullshit because it's a little out of nowhere, and it's a little too much too fast because it's him he said, so it's I hear that he left one day, and then the next, and in the same day that he's going straight to WWE. They offered him big money and shit like that. So it's what? So where are these rumors coming from? Where, you know what I mean? That's why I didn't really pay attention to it until like I started kind of like oh let me see what's going on, and that's where it was like I think it's a work. I think it's all because AEW doesn't have a big heel. Like they try to make Jericho that, but like Jericho's whatever. Like it's it didn't work. So I think Cody is the only guy. So right now Cody is like an in betweener. He's like not a good guy, not a bad guy, but like the fans are just tired of him. Like the AEW fans, like like this is from what I don't watch it, so like I didn't even notice, but he's becoming that guy that like that basically like, oh, you get fired, so you start your own company to make yourself the number one guy,
Yeah, That's
So
what
if you,
that's how most people saw him as. Like, oh,
yeah,
because
yeah. So it was just like, all right, this is enough. And another thing was what happened was Tonykhan. This is the thing that makes it kind of where it's like maybe it is real, because Tonykhan is he's the owner of the Jaguars, right? So, Jacksonville Jaguars. So he's the money guy, but he's also like he's putting all the money and shit. So he's like, and he's a wrestling fan, so he's like, I'm gonna do all the booking. So he took out all the responsibility of everyone else. You know what I mean? He was like, I'm gonna do this only. So I think that was a thing, like Cody be wanting to be like so involved in it, like he was pushed aside. So that makes me think maybe they did, just fucking be like, fuck it, I'm leaving, because you know what I mean? Like if WWE is offering that much money, it's like fuck it, man, just fucking go.
Yeah.
And then they're gonna make it a big deal because it's like, whoa, this is the first time an AEW guy jump shift. You know what I mean?
That'll be a
Jump ship.
yeah.
Yeah.
That'd
Yeah.
be
So
interesting because like it'll probably give WWE boosting ratings because like,
yeah.
oh shit, like these
hmm
guys really poached them, like they really
Yeah.
got them.
Yeah. It'll be like that because every now and then wrestling, like I think, dies, and then some crazy shit happens. It's like, yo, what happened there? Like with CM Punk was the pipe bomb, that it was just like it was just stack. Because 2008, 9, 10, it was like, yo, this shit is starting to fucking suck. And then out of nowhere, like fucking the pipe bomb, I think it was maybe 2011 or maybe 2010. But like it was just like, yo, what the hell just happened? And like it started boosting up, like all the, it was like you wanted to watch. What else is he's gonna say? Type of shit. So it's like, I think that's what they're doing. But there's also the theory of like they're breaking the fourth wall, because there's a lot of like at the Royal Rumble, you saw Mickey James. Mickey James got fired from WWE already. Like, so she was in TNA. She's the TNA Women's like Knockouts champion, like the world, the women's champion. But she came to WWE for the Royal Rumble as an entrant, as a contestant, whatever, and she had the belt. So, and it said TNA Women's Champion. So it was like, yo, that's like a big deal. Like, they rarely do that. Well, they used to do that, but they don't do it, because there was a partnership with like other shit with other companies back in the days, but like they haven't done that in so long. It's because like that's big news, so there's potential in the idea of like maybe this is AEW and WWE working together, where they're kind of trading off, like, you know what I mean, like where it's like, if imagine Cody coming to WWE and like fucking stepping up to like Roman Reigns, like that would be a big thing. People would be like, "Yo, this is some crazy shit," and he's still contracted to AEW. He's still an AEW guy. It'll be the same thing that happened with like the fucking NWO. So it's like people, people will start thinking like, "Yo, is this real? I don't know, maybe." Because they get you, like, because it's either you think it's fake or you think it's real. But if you're like, wait, I don't know, maybe is it fake? Is it, like, that's where it's like you're interested. You're like, yeah, let me check it out.
Because it's like
So
mad drama, and it's just like, oh shit, is this real?
yeah,
Like, I gotta pay attention now.
exactly.
You want to find out whether it is or not.
And that's the stuff that's lacking in AEW. Like AEW is very like very indie type of wrestling. Indie wrestling meaning like it's just pure. If you ever gone to like an indie show, like it's a lot of like the fans are involved. You know what I mean? Like, they kind of like there's times where like a fan would yell some shit out, and they'll yell back at the fan. Like funny shit. It's called Gaga. Funny, like like where the guys are just kind of walking around doing other shit than actually wrestling.
Yeah.
So it's like it's stuff like that. It's a lot of that, and there's not a lot of like serious shit. Like they try to think they are, but it's not. It's not. It's for kids. It's like you can tell it's for kids too. It's like today's kids that are like trying to be edgy.
Hmm.
It's like the way the Attitude Era was. They're trying to be their own Attitude Era.
The new
type shit.
Attitude Era.
Mm-hmm.
You could never replicate that, man.
Yeah, exactly. But who knows? Maybe it'll be some crazy shit, and
Yeah.
we'll see. I'll get excited again and start watching.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's like you said, it's like it just goes through the cycle when it's like hot one minute and it's just like
Yeah,
dead. Like and
and
it's just,
it has to kind of do that too. It has to like kind of die down for that big crazy shit to like matter more. I don't know. That's just me. Because that's the thing is also with wrestling is a lot of secrets and a lot of like weird shit. So it's like you never know when they're fucking they're being when you're being worked or not. So that's what makes it fun. At least fun to watch.
Yeah.
Because right now both WWE and what I mean, they don't have anything going on right now. Like where it's like they do, but they don't. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a big thing going on at all. The CM Punk MJF shit. So there's these two guys that CM Punk MJF is this basically like guy from Long Island that he thinks he's like better than everybody type of shit. Like that was that. Yeah, that was pretty cool. But like but with the AEW shit where it's like we don't do they're trying to be so anti WWE that it's very like we don't do any 50-50 booking, meaning like we don't show rematches. So it's like okay, so then once this match is done, that's it, it's done. So now there's no way to tell a story that way. It's like that's it. There's no reason to like want to watch this next week because there's nothing to fall back on. There's nothing to like nothing to keep me interested in it. Like this match is done. That's it. So why should I care anymore?
Yeah.
That's what makes it dumb. And then it's like Nelson the other day was like, AEW has all these stars now. Like they just like how the fuck is it that they're all in the same show? And I was and we were like, they're not in the same show. Like you know what I mean? Like you'll see them one week and then you want to see them the next week and then you see them the next week. It's stuff like that because they're not trying to fucking show, which is a good thing and a bad thing. They're not trying to repeat the same guys over and over again, which is a good thing because you don't get bored. But it's also like a bad thing where it's like, wait, I want to know what's happening with these two guys. Why is it that like I have to wait, randomly like 2 weeks, 2 weeks or some shit to like, to like see what's happening next, because I want to continue watching this feud. And then it's like once the pay-per-view is done, it's like okay, so there's no point in this. So stuff like that. That's just kind of like they don't know what they're doing. They think they do, but they don't.
They don't.
Yeah.
Do you think it's because it's like an over saturation of like wrestling?
Yeah, it is.
It's like all the same now and shit.
It's all the same, man. It's all the same. And this is what like those these fucking kids that are like, you don't know anything about wrestling. It's like, yo, first off, you were like 12. Like you don't know anything about wrestling. So yeah, and you know what I mean. Like I don't know. I'm just it's because they have fucking short attention spans, and like they just I don't know. It's just I get it because there was a time that like I would watch it all the time. You know what I mean? But I think it was also because a part of me debates like is it that I'm getting older and I'm just getting kind of like not disinterested in it. Because the big thing is also is like it's a lot of young guys that I feel kind of like I can't look up to these guys. They're younger than me. Like I know it's dumb or like whatever ageism bullshit whatever. But it's like yo, it's like a kid playing like in a park like that. That's how it looks like to me. So it's like, am I becoming the old guy, or is it this? Is it really bad? And I think it's a little bit of both. I think it's bad, and I'm becoming that old guy that's just like, wrestling was good back then. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those goddamn Zoomers.
Like, it used to be good, but now, back in my day, it was, like that type of shit.
Like Grandpa System yelling at the cloud.
Shake my fist
I'm
at
angry.
I don't know new words anymore. What's a bussy?
I'm tired of seeing variant versions of fucking sweet chin music from all you wrestlers.
Yep.
I know what that is. I know that kick anywhere.
Yeah. Okay. Well, think of it. That's another topic. So with finishing moves, right? Like, finishing moves used to be your super. You know what I mean? Like, like once you do that, like, you're done.
Mm-hmm.
So now, like, when you start, and finishing moves are, like in the fucking 50s and 60s, used to be like a body slam, which is like shit that you see like now, like, because everything was like Greco-Roman wrestling. It was all like tie-ups and this and that. So like once the guy grabbed him, like, oh my god, he lifted him up and fucking slammed him down. You're like, yo, this is amazing. Like, I can't believe I just saw that. So it's like, yeah, exactly. So then now that becomes the norm. So it's like everyone does a body slam, and then like the same thing with super kick. Anybody can do a super kick. So it's like, it's what makes Shawn Michaels' Sweet Chin Music more special than like everybody else's. And it's all because they're all just trying to fucking be variants of Shawn Michaels. Because that's what it is. It's video game wrestling. It's like, I created my character. I am now this person, and I'm gonna get each and every cool move. But you know what I mean? Like, shit that doesn't make sense, but I'm gonna do it.
I'm gonna take control of it right now. I'll be the ultimate wrestler.
Yep. And you basically, like, your whole move set is all finishing moves. Imagine that. So you have all supers. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you do, like, your when you press fucking, B to the left. You know what I mean? Fucking, you instead of just doing like a body slam, you do like a fucking F5, like, right away. And it's like, yo, are you serious?
Every time your attacks land, the cinematic plays.
yeah, exactly. You see the whole like the camera. Any move you do. Yeah.
Then right when he gets back up, you do low kick and another cinematic play.
you do the Stone Cold Stunner, and then, like, you start doing the whole head shake shit. Like, every fucking move. So it's like, that's what these kids now want to do. They want to, like, do that. They want to do all the cool moves, and they don't think to themselves to, like, slow down and, like, tell a story or anything like that. And then, like, the fans now, at least indie fans in particular, like, they are very, like, short. I'm not saying they're dumb. I'm just saying that their attention span is shorter, so they want to see fast-paced shit, and it's just like, oh yeah, like, the more cool shit I see, the better. Like, they're not thinking like, oh, this is a crazy story, because it's all indie shit. It's like, they're not really, doing promos. They're not really talking, or like, like, they do, like, they'll have a mic or whatever, but like, you go to like an indie show and you're just like, yo, I didn't know these guys were even feuding. They just like randomly started fucking arguing about something. You know what I mean? Like, that like happened that you didn't know about because you don't go to every show. So stuff like that. It's that kind of like, I'm lost here,
I see.
Yeah.
But like, but like I said, it's all like fast paced shit that you don't have to be like, you don't have to understand these things. You just have to just sit there and watch. Guys, flip around and do shit. And then they do weird shit where it's like they grab each other's like crotches, or like there was like a thing where they were like a fucking conga line of like, I think like thumbs up each other's butts and shit like that. Like, I know you guys seen those videos. Well, at least I'll send them to you.
Yeah,
there's shit that
I would love some people putting fingers up their butts and the conga line.
Like, on some like. And then like the guy does it behind them, and then there's like basically like 8 of them like that doing that shit. Yeah.
And these motherfuckers gonna wipe their ass that day just
after a long night of wrestling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got that swamp ass.
Swamp.
They got mud butt.
But they got that. They got
Label
that
it,
real
thumbs out, it
mud.
goes.
But yeah. Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Like, don't smell
So
it, don't smell it,
bad.
don't smell it, don't smell it. Ah!
We had a few topics on this week's episode that had DJ Ernie B riled up.
Yeah, man. So
we got a
it was
lot
one of
of
those days.
yeah, we got a lot
wine.
of
You're running hot, Ernie.
He's wine drunk.
Yeah, you're running
Yeah.
hot,
Out of
dude.
control. Yeah.
You gotta cool down.
He's like,
Wow.
he'll punch Tatum Chainum if he sees him right now in the streets.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man.
Fuck you and G.I. Joe.
Shambit.
You heard that?
Get out of here.
You heard that Channing Tatum? Ernie's coming for you. If he sees you, he's gonna fuck you up on sight.
That's the energy he's on. And don't let him see you fucking copying another wrestling move that somebody created 20 years ago.
Yeah.
Ooh,
It's
that's
the
spicy talk. Shit.
I already hit you with the switching music, but he'll say this for Shawn Michaels before he does it. Like,
And you'll never be Gambit.
oh man, so thanks. Oh, it's been a fun episode, guys. Thanks for listening with us and hearing us talk about all this random funny shit. And remember, oh, you gonna say something?
No, this is a good episode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
it was a
hate.
fun one. It was a fun one. May can't get here soon enough for Doctor Strange.
Oh no.
So, yeah, so can't wait for that. Yeah, man. So like always, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has one, and we're just a couple assholes with thumbs up our butts who have opinions. Peace out.
Thumbs each other's butts.
Yeah.
Tune in tomorrow. Same bat time, same bat channel.
Again, he besmirches my name. DJ Ernie B can't get away with this. That Gambit movie was in the palm of my hand. I could have starred in the first sexual superhero / gangster movie.
You look like you have already seen it.
I don't know what you are talking about. I am a very good actor.
Do you take me for a fool? Basically, my whole life has been wrought by pulling these boys. I know that pain when I see it.
Why are you here? I'm not going to start a rival podcast with you against them. We are not strong enough.
We now return to X-Men 97. Hey, Cyclops. What color's my costume? Red! We'll be back with more X-Men 97. Only on Disney Plus. Silence! A rival podcast pales in comparison to his plans.
You mean...
Exactly. How do you feel about dead rats? Need any? In due time, Ricky. Tell me, Tanner. How do you feel about permanently silencing this bullying podcast?
He's a horrible, horrible actor. Should not even think of playing Gambit. Does he even have the accent? Nah, he's not Cajun. He will never be Gambit. Alright? Was he in that movie Torque? That Gambit movie ever comes out, I kill myself.
Where do I sign? I am a very good actor.
Danny DeVito as Wolverine.